For 45 years, one man has stood as an icon in the gaming industry, dethroning the previous herald of the medium, Pac-Man, and going on to be a multimedia darling even to this day. Get on up, gang. It's time to do the Mario as we look back at the Super Mario Bros. Super Show on Yesterdaze.
So, what would you little maniacs like to do first?
69, dudes!
Well, there's your problem right there, Vern.
Hey, Willie.
Cowabunga!
Goonies never say die!
I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I?
And knowing is half the battle.
Autobots, roll out. Thunder! Thundercat!
Gordon's alive.
Oh, yeah!
It only takes a spark. It only takes a spark to start.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Yesterdaze. I am, of course, your host, Derek, and I'm joined by Dustin and Jason. My friends, how are you?
I'm feeling super.
I bet you are, bucko.
I'm feeling super too.
Yeah, you are super.
Why?
I don't know.
No.
Move on. I don't know. I don't know.
You know what? If you were in the position if I was in the position that you were in right now, I'd feel super because I like hanging out with my little brother.
Oh, I thought you meant because I'm looking at you.
Well, I like that too.
You would be super if you were me because I'm looking at you.
That too. Two things can be true at the same time.
I'm looking at your brother.
Hey, we have a guest.
Yeah.
It's Jason's little brother, Ryan, back on the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
For a video game theme property. Master of the item shop, oft mentioned, oft visited by different luminaries of the toy collecting community.
Ooh, let's talk about
and
that.
us.
And us.
Do you have a lot of luminaries?
You know what? Actually, there's been quite a few people that have told me that they've listened to this show, and
Nice.
that's why they're there. So
Really?
I appreciate it.
Fantastic.
Oh, no
to
shit.
hear it.
I can think of probably at least 5 or 6.
That's still cool.
That's very cool.
So totally worth your time to come here.
Yeah, well, one of them is actually, he comes often now, and he does like small videos about G.I. Joes.
Okay.
And like he's, he gets a couple hundred views, but he's in it. He really loves making these videos. You can tell that he's passionate about it.
Is that one of our friends from the episode?
No, because they're all, Jesus, Lawrence is in Michigan, Ken's in Canada.
Oh, okay.
Ed's out east.
I thought maybe it was one of them.
No.
That's cool.
No.
We're getting
This guy's
even
got like
further.
he's got like a little ponytail. He's got like a kind of like thinning short hair.
Well, hey, if you're listening
Little
and
not
you
top.
know he's
No,
talking
not
about
top.
you,
There you go.
Yeah.
contact us.
Holler.
Yeah.
I want to know who you are.
We've had
that
I've been sent in to purchase things for other people who listen to the show. Did you bring that doll I asked you to bring?
Yeah, is that what that's for?
Yeah,
That's cool.
It's in the car.
Show me
It's
on
in
the
the car.
doll.
Where are your
you
keys
got
to your car?
touched.
Yeah, they're in my pocket.
Give it to me.
No.
Give me your keys, or you will leave it. Forget. Give me your
He's
keys.
your older brother. He's stronger.
All right. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, we got a lot of show to record.
He has.
still.
Here you go.
He has more power.
All right, thank you. This way, he's not going to drive off without
That's
him.
fair.
And then we had someone wanted like the food fighters. I think a while
Yeah,
back.
Eric
too.
Hyde of
Yes.
Hey Internet Eric here. He, I think he worked with Frank on that
Sure.
to get them sent out to him.
I kinda
'cause he's
remember
up
that,
in DeKalb. He's up in DeKalb. So yeah, he. I think you helped coordinate some of that. Like
He's
I
the
passed,
Illinois boy.
I passed him off to you, and you
Yep.
passed him off to Frank.
Yeah. Let's
So, yeah.
I'm going to talk briefly about some of your competition. There is competition locally in the Peoria area, but also in the Bloomington area. I recently went to When Toys Were Toys. Have you heard of that place?
I've heard of that place. I hear it's small, but there's a cool selection.
Yeah, it's pretty small. They've got like 2 levels because it's a real small building. But,
Okay.
but they got some really great stuff. They got like full old Happy Meal displays, like the whole
Yeah,
thing.
you've talked about
That's
this
cool.
place a couple times.
I went a little bit ago. I sent you guys photos while I was there.
Yeah.
Just like some old, like McDonald's and Michael Jordan stuff. Like interesting Legos. They had the USS flag that I mentioned on the show. Like
He does have a beautiful flag there.
What do you think that goes for? You have your foot in the in that world. Big
Honestly,
time.
I've never owned that item. I'm not sure.
$5,000.
That's
in the box.
Oh.
Well, it's not new in the box, but it's complete with the
that's
box.
what he's asking for it. Let's see what he gets for it.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets, depending on the right person, the right offer, and the right agreement between maybe he'd come down to 35, but I mean 5. Because I've seen him go for 7.
What else in the Peoria area is competition, you think, for the item shop?
For the item shop specifically?
Does he do games or cards, or is it just like toys?
I think he's just toys.
I think it is just toys.
See, he has some ephemeral stuff.
I think that's where we really set ourselves aside.
I don't really know it's fair to say that he has competition.
That might be it.
There's a lot of places out there. There are a comic book shop, there are a card shop,
a
retro toy shop. We encompass all of that, and I think that's those really broad areas all kind of fit together nicely because when you think about different franchises throughout different generations, it really it gives me a lot of opportunity to bring new stuff that maybe I haven't had before, and just say yes to a lot of stuff. You bring a toy to a card shop, they're like, I don't know what to do with this.
Right.
But if someone's like, man, I really wish I could afford that $800 Batman statue, I say, I take comic books, I take toys, I take cards, I take game consoles. Like, what do you not need anymore?
Right.
That you would rather own that instead.
And you give more on credit than you do cash.
Yeah, about 20% more, which really makes the difference.
Yeah. I always go credit.
I think, and granted, and this is no disrespect at all to the man, but I think the only place I can think of that comes remotely close to being similar to what Ryan does is probably Acme, simply because, like, Brian runs a great store, but it is almost exclusively toys, some ephemeral stuff.
Who's this?
When toys were toys.
Okay.
Retro City, I wanted to try to check it out for the first time this weekend, didn't have time, but it sounds like your typical consignment retro shop.
Yeah.
Some toys, maybe some ephemeral stuff.
A lot of sports cards there.
Okay.
And some vinyl and music stuff. Yeah.
Okay. I would say maybe Bob at Acme.
Yeah, that's where I take my trading
comics,
stuff.
Cards, movies, toys, magazines, lunchboxes, gaming systems.
Music, yeah.
It's just, there's a different level of curating.
And wow factor.
And wow factor.
Well, yeah, presentation is big for me.
But do you have ghosts?
No, you have a ghost. Damn it.
Should we get one?
Ryan, you need a ghost.
We had Bob on Radio Rewind, who owns Acme Comics, and he was talking about how he sees and talks to ghosts in the store.
The only interactions that I had with Bob was when I was a kid, and he doesn't like kids. Like, I would go in there and I'd touch an action figure, and he'd be like, "Put that shit down." and I was like, oh,
he's chilled out. He's like almost a grandpa now.
That was 25 years ago.
Yeah.
So and I always thought it was a cool shop. There's a place now they called Bob's Bay that's down in Bloomington, and they only do books now, but they used to do kind of more what I did, toys and games and stuff like that.
It used to be my favorite shop in town before you started opening the stores, but it was a great store, and now it's just books, which is fine.
Yeah,
it's just fine.
They found what was making them the most money, and they ran with it.
Yeah.
And that's okay because we used to have an Acme, it closed down.
Right.
Bob's used to do retro toys and stuff and games. They switched it up, and then
Mega Replay had a limited supply of stuff.
And their franchise owner closed the Bloomington location, and that's when I said to my partner Frank, like, but this is an opportunity.
Yeah,
all of these places who are doing this kind of things are gone. Yeah, and there
was a few years where there was no Mega Replay. It is back. It's smaller. I've been to it out of curiosity.
Same.
It pales in comparison to your shop. Yes, you're my brother, but it truly does pale. But it was interesting because right in that time period,
your elbow just popped.
It was the table, I believe.
The
weed's not that good. I would have reacted if that was
the couple years where there was no Mega Replay. You did strike, and you really cultivated a community in that time.
I'd say so.
I think that's a big part of it too. You've really cultivated a following and a community. At least that's the vibe I get anytime I've been there, anytime I see anything online. And I would say, too, something that definitely helps is we are in a social media age. Presentation is everything, and how how people like Ryan and Brian position their stores is everything. And that's what brings somebody like a Pixel Dan into town.
Oh, yeah.
In the case of, I think, both stores, because you've both have done revamps on your stores, come to town twice to check out these places. I wouldn't be surprised if in time he comes for a third time since you've had a renovation.
Expansion. Yeah, he hasn't seen. We opened up a 1,200-foot media area, so we really packed in a ton more games, consoles, and movies. Man, I just had the best load of 90s complete series come in. everything that I watched as a kid.
Okay.
I took a couple of them home. I'm like, the boys are gonna love these. I got a 5 and 7-year-old boy, and man, TV's just changed.
Yep.
You know, watching the pilots of like. What did I take? I took them like Angry Beavers, Pinky and the Brain, and same with like Mighty Ducks. I was like, oh, the 3-pack of Mighty Ducks. Like,
Okay.
they're gonna love. They couldn't stand any of it. I'm
Really?
like, this is funny, guys.
I ran into that this weekend, dude. Like, okay, so Tubi just did a dump of
okay.
a bunch of stuff on there.
Big old.
Oh yeah, I saw they put Dexter's Laboratory on there. I think?
Yeah, Dexter's Lab is on.
that's-
There's some Cartoon
that's
Network
funny.
stuff, and there's some WB stuff on there too, and there's some 80s stuff too. I did sell him on Animaniacs. He digs on that, and he'll want to watch that from time to time. I tried to turn on Who Framed Roger Rabbit this weekend. The opening cartoon intro, and then it reveals that it's actually real world. We made it to that part.
He liked Baby Herman.
The Tweety Birds. He did think Baby Herman having a deep voice and swearing was funny.
Yeah,
And
I figured he would like
and then
that.
he's just like, all right, Dad. Like,
So he didn't get to the Jessica
I wanna
Rabbit
watch-
upskirt.
no.
Really
He
missed
wants
out.
to watch like Poppy Playtime, and he wants to watch, just weird shit.
Yeah.
But I'm sure our parents thought shit we watched.
Was it the last
yeah.
time Ryan was on? I think we were talking our favorite video games.
We did a video.
Was that what it
video
was?
game countdown. Yeah,
And that was probably last year around this time.
About this time.
Getting ready for the GameCon.
that's a bingo.
Talking about building a community,
yeah.
Yes,
you know.
Yes,
The GameCon is back for its 9th year.
that's really why you're here.
No, it doesn't hurt.
Shill, baby.
Yeah, like you said, 9th year on the GameCon. This is something that is grown from 500 people to our first year to we're expecting about 3,000 people this year.
Nice.
We've got over 100 vendors, just a sea of guys selling games, consoles, cards, put tons of artists, indie developers. I got some really cool indie developers this year that are showing off their games. A lot of them on Steam that have just been put out. I've got just I collect consoles, and I love to be able to share that with people. So I put out all these consoles. I own over 100 consoles. I own over 100 TVs because I like to put each console up with a TV.
Yes, sir.
And that takes up a lot of space, but it is worth it because just having that out for free play, watching people just enjoy, what I've collected.
Yeah.
So many times your collection sits in a case and you don't even let people know about it because you're like, oh, I don't want anyone to, steal my shit. My friends can know about it, but it's cool to have an opportunity to spread out what I've done. And Jason always makes cool signs that tells people this is when the console came out.
Yeah.
This is the success or the failure of it. Best-selling games, how many sold. Like this is pretty general information for some people for some systems, but consoles you've never seen before, never got a chance to touch the shitty controller that you've seen YouTube videos about and stuff like that. It's an opportunity to really just like look it over and see how good or bad or interesting those really are. But one cool thing is we're doing a challenge mode this year. So it's not, instead of just all free play games, I took 20 consoles and I put them in a room, and each one of them has like a 5-minute challenge. So as an example, get 5,000 points on asteroids in 5 minutes. And, there's a punch card. If you're able to complete the challenge, you can win prizes.
Okay.
And some, hopefully people have a lot of fun with it. I was just trying to find a cool way to get people to do more than just like pick it up for a minute. And be like,
hang out longer.
Hang out,
Engage
yeah,
with it a
something to
little
do.
bit
Yeah.
more. Nice. That's cool.
So I'm really excited to see if people like this idea.
That sounds fun. That
You're
sounds
always
fun to me.
trying new things.
Every year.
And that's one of the things I appreciate about the con. I'm bummed I'm missing it this year.
Oh.
I'm going to be up in Milwaukee seeing Banana Ball
Oh.
in person for the first time.
Man, that's cool.
So I was surprised with some tickets as an early birthday present. And
Was the hat part of it? I noticed the hat.
no,
banana
the hat I bought in Savannah. So
that makes sense.
I've never seen them live, so it's a pretty good reason to miss it this year. But don't think I'm not bummed that that I don't get to see the wrestling outside. Or you're not doing it this year.
I got hoodwinked
Wrestling
this year,
is-
so I won't have the 5th off.
Bummer.
I'm not too happy about it.
Wrestling is back. It's back indoors this year.
Okay.
Last year, they had done some like wild jumps out of the rink and kind of scraped themselves up a little bit. And I'm like, the gravel ground probably isn't the best.
Yeah, peat gravel's not a good landing spot.
No, I didn't really think. I was just trying to think about how to expand.
Yeah, you
where I
didn't
could
know
put
how
them.
hardcore they were going to go.
Yeah, but this year outside, we actually have a full stage. I've hired a band that's going to do like a morning and afternoon show.
Fun.
They're called
Sweet.
Arc Impulse. They do like rockin' versions of like video game classics.
Nice.
And one of the lead guys has like a guitar, and it is just so cool to watch these guys play.
Oh man.
And honestly, like as soon as I heard him play like the Punch Out theme song, I'm like, okay, they've just won me. I listened to like a dozen bands in the tri-state area trying to like figure out who I wanted to hire, and they won.
Yeah.
So we're moving the costume contest out there.
rad.
Last year we really took it seriously, and it got huge. The crowd was so large watching it.
A lot of
that
people in costume.
People couldn't even get like past it. So we moved that to the stage, and we're going to do a fun trivia thing, like a small panel, things like that. So
You
really
got
just
the
trying to-
YouTuber coming too, right?
I saw that. Yeah, speak to that.
Her
could
name
you?
is Nintendo, Menzie from Nintendo Land.
Yeah.
She does a lot of videos about video game community and like safety for online play for kids. It's very like family and kid oriented.
Okay.
And she's actually going to be giving a retro console talk for children. Letting them kind of
cool.
hold consoles and say, "Hey, this is stuff to like explore as you're looking back in time."
Yeah.
A lot
That's
of,
neat.
Yeah, a lot of kids are used to watching videos and getting endlessly into something that they weren't around for, which is really cool. Like the other day, I had a guy come into my shop. Kid come into my shop. He's probably 12 years old. I've never heard anyone know more about anything, and he Bionicles. Like he was living Bionicles. He was
Really?
telling me
A
like
12-year-old?
A 12-year-old, yeah. Like and like he convinces his grandma to bring him in there because she will buy him a Bionicle every time, and so he's
So he knows what he's doing.
Hand it to him. He's just like, yeah, here's the number. Here's this set. This came out right after that one. I love the story when he does this and this and this. I'm like, Bionicles. I'm so happy that kids have the opportunity to go online safely and
Find
these things and like really find the niche thing that they are interested
We
in.
didn't have that before the internet.
No, your
know?
friend showed it to you, or is that the Toy Story?
Yeah, an older cousin.
We had to look at
friend.
microfiche.
It is nice that the retro nostalgia is so easily accessible for everybody, and I think that's why our generation stuff seems to like really, really click because it was at that turn.
It was at a very interesting time. You had so much. We've talked about this a number of times. The deregulation of the FCC, the deregulation of advertising to kids in general. Was it morally ambiguous? Yeah, probably. Did we turn out okay? Yeah.
Some of us have more lunch boxes.
With an asterisk, maybe, but...
Yeah, how many goddamn lunches are you going to eat, Derek? Jesus.
I have a lunchbox for every single day. Actually, I have an update on that.
Okay, all right.
I can speak to that very quickly, and then I want to focus back on Ryan and the GameCon. But we talked about this cat during the Dino Saucers episode. The guy who does... he makes custom... I wish they would just give him the license and make them Dino Saucer figures.
Okay.
On Instagram, he's called My Turtle Customs, I believe. I'd have to look it back up. I'm probably.
I like
mention it.
Totals.
I like Totals. But he does these amazing 3D print like figures and stuff of the Dino Saucer figures. Well, now he's started printing stickers, and he's calling them lunchbox bundles. To where like if you get like a beat up plastic Aladdin or
Were we talking about that?
we kind of were.
Yeah.
He's doing it, and like
Smart.
we talked about it. He put up a post like months ago. He's like, I'm thinking about doing this.
Yeah.
And I said, you absolutely need to do it. We've talked about it on my podcast. There were no Dino Saucer lunchboxes. You need the right, the wrong.
Derek is super into like the kind of the generic mold ones with just the sticker on. I always like the metal ones. Or the
I
ones
love the metal ones, but the plastic ones are very easy to collect.
But all it was just a piece of plastic, and then someone slaps a sticker on it. We're like, why isn't someone like making stickers for these things?
He's doing it.
That good for him, man.
He's doing
Makes a lot
it.
of sense.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled that he's doing it. And meanwhile, on some of these threads, him and I have also talked about, it'd be interesting if we could come up with a way to do TV trays. Master Turtle Customs is
one of our old Ernest listeners. He's been doing that for himself. He's not like selling them.
The TV trays?
No, the lunchbox stickers. He made a Hey Vern, It's Ernest lunchbox using the logo and everything. And, people are having fun with it.
Have fun. Make your own fun, man. Make your own fun.
Just because it didn't exist doesn't mean you can't make
Doesn't mean you can't make it exist now.
Mm-hmm. By the time this episode comes out, I think Ryan will probably have released... it's not your 9th commercial, or have you made...
No, this is only the 6th. Sixth commercial.
They're always fun.
He always makes a commercial for the con every year. They're usually between 30 seconds and a minute long.
Are you throwing on that Letterman wig?
No, not a wig this year.
Damn.
Can you take us through the process, because that's my favorite part is where and how this is done, and then what this commercial this year is about.
Well, first of all, I should just tell you what my acting credits are. So this is the first year I did. I was like a used car salesman kind of character.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Second year I was kind of like a carny. Third year we introduced the Super Smash Summer Slam, the wrestling match where they dress up like Smash characters.
Yeah.
And I was the Let's Get Ready to Rumble guy, so like the sports
Michael
announcer.
Buffer.
That's the guy. Yeah.
Uh-huh. You had him one year, didn't you?
No, I had
You had the NBA
Tim
Jam
Kitsrow.
guy.
Yeah,
My bad.
Boom Shakalaka.
Boom shakalaka. Yeah.
And let's see, we did. Oh yeah, I was Ash Ketchum the year after that. That my voice for that was so ridiculous. I love that. Last year was Dr. Mario. Actually, I just rewatched that commercial. It was good.
It was.
That was
And
very good.
I don't think you've done it every year, which I wish you would have. But for a while, weren't you wearing to the con what you wore in the commercial?
I've done it twice.
Oh, okay.
I've done it twice, and it confused people a lot.
How so? What do you mean?
Like, because when I was helping vendors set up and stuff, they're like, "Oh, hey, Ryan," and then like I walk up later and I'm like a character, and they're like, "What is happening?
Are you in charge?
Because these vendors, they're not the ones being advertised to, right? So they're not necessarily seeing every ad I put out there. And people enjoy the commercials, but it's not like a huge thing. I advertise. It's more of just a silly fun thing. I just kind of throw out locally.
It's on YouTube.
Well, tell them how you make them.
Okay,
this cracks me up.
This is the best. Everything that we do animation-wise is just with Microsoft Paint, and then we feed it into an editing program and like bring things to life.
Yeah.
My buddy Nathan and I go up to his shitty little apartment, and it's a very long apartment, so we take it out on like a long shot. I put up a green screen just on one wall, and
the wall is not more than 4 feet long.
No,
it's probably smaller than that, right?
That's about right. Yeah, and so we do a lot of just like getting things lined up, and then like
with the whole line of sight, everything.
It's the most rinky-dink operation you could imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, the camera is like
It's
from like
easy to do that
2000,
stuff now.
and it's cool because it like adds this old-looking effect to it. And so I've been calling them like B commercials, but they're not even that, man. They're just like C commercials.
The last
quality.
I think the last and only time I was there, this will give you a sense of the apartment. Nathan says, "This is going to take a little bit. We shall make a pizza to eat. We'll make a frozen pizza." And then the pizza comes out, and I'm like, "Oh, this is hot. Let's cut it up." I says, "Where's your pizza cutter?" He says, "I don't have one of those. I have a pair of scissors." So that gives you any kind of sense
What we're
for
working with
the
there.
environment that we were in.
Well, in his defense, it is a very effective way to.
I've seen him do it at Derek's house. That was the first time I saw it in person.
You know what happened?
You've never seen it in person before?
No, everybody uses a proper pizza cutter.
Well, I can never find anything in my damn house.
Or a big old knife. I've done that.
The knife's not
Just
bad.
use the scissors. It's two knives
Nah,
working.
I don't
for
have
you.
pizza scissors, man.
Jason actually ended up buying him
I did buy him
a pizza cutter
did
because he
buy
felt
one.
so like he needs one.
how is he living like this?
And now he doesn't even use it regularly. I've had pizza with him quite a few times. He'll cut like crazy shapes with this thing now. So you've inspired like the dumbest
You've brought
pizza
out
slices of
the
all time.
artist in him.
Is that is it a fuck you to me? Is that what it is?
I don't think so. I
Okay.
think he's just like
I'm just
how do
happy
I
to
make
Tell me
this-
how to cut my pizza.
I'm just happy to know that he still has it.
This
does,
one looks
it
like
does.
Anne Heche.
Oh no,
I recreated Van Gogh's
that's a
Starry
real
Night.
bad taste. I gotta tell you what, pal.
Well, Ryan, when is this year's GameCon?
It is Saturday, June 6th. It's at the Interstate Center in Bloomington, Illinois. All roads lead to Bloomington. So if you're coming from St. Louis, Chicago, Indianapolis, it's like
hub.
2.5 hour drives.
What if I'm coming
straight
from the
into
Quad
town.
Cities?
That's a pretty straight one, too. Yeah.
Astronaut is the theme this year.
Oh,
right?
yeah, I'm an astronaut this year. It's a Pikmin theme. So if you're not familiar with Pikmin, then you're older than me. and it's a game that came out on the GameCube. The whole concept is there's a little space guy in a spaceship and gets hit by an asteroid. It falls onto presumably Earth, and he's probably only an inch or two tall. And he discovers this new species called Pikmin, and he pulls them out of the ground. They have little like leaves or flowers on their head. He pulls them out of the ground, and you start to use them as to move things around. Like in the first game,
They do your bidding.
They do your bidding, yes. So in the first game, you lose all your ship parts, and you have like a month left of your oxygen supply to. I guess he's probably breathing something else since he's in a place with oxygen. But to get all his parts and get out, so you got to figure out how to grow more Pikmin, how to get them to build bridges to get to parts. Certain ones have certain abilities, like
It's like Farmville in space.
It's like Lemmings or something. This is a property owned by Nintendo,
Yes.
and it's had a series of games. It's not just that one.
yeah, they just put the fourth one out in the last couple of years.
But that's the theme. Each year, the con has a theme, and that's the theme this year. And you infuse that into the commercial.
It's their 25th anniversary. Yeah.
I saw like 3 seconds of the commercial that was done, and it was very funny looking so far. I cannot wait to see the rest of it.
He showed me more today. It's 50 times better than what I showed you.
You'll probably be able to see it through like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all that shit.
That's right.
Just go to Illinois GameCon, and you'll see it there.
If you type in 2026 commercial Illinois GameCon, you'll see that probably definitely by the time this is out.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Very funny. Very funny.
One note I want to make at the end of what we call this is the banter portion, in case you didn't know.
That's what we
This is
call it?
It's the banter portion, yes.
not what I call it.
I believe Kevin coined the term.
Okay.
R.I.P. Kevin.
No, I just saw him.
He's not dead. It's
Oh, okay.
R.I.P. him being here consistently.
I gotcha.
Recent fan of the show, My Mod, on one of our YouTube guys who's been following and catching up with the show on the main feed. He did point something out. There is an MXC channel on Pluto TV. If you gentlemen miss it.
Ken LaDouche.
Yes.
That's a great that's like at a bar when they have like Chive TV on. It's the
That
same
was on,
thing.
yeah, we went to Texas Roadhouse for my birthday dinner on Saturday.
Isn't that the best place for a birthday dinner?
Oh, God, it's so good there, man. Oh, man. Let me tell you about this meal.
All right.
Oh shit.
I had a 16-ounce sirloin, medium rare, bowl of broccoli, side of bacon.
I love the sides.
Oh yeah. Well,
The fixins.
The you got the fixins. The bacon was extra. That's not like a normal menu item side, obviously, but
Secret menu.
Secret menu.
If you're having a party, just put on the Pluto TV MXC channel.
That's all you
in the
need to do.
background. Just mute it or whatever. Put on some music. Oh my god.
Ridiculousness is on Netflix now too.
Yeah,
so I don't have to go to hotels to watch it anymore.
you don't have to.
Or you don't have to watch it at all.
Exactly. You could do something better with your time.
Where else will I hear Chanel West Coast's obnoxious laugh?
If you ever want to, if you ever have a knife and you think about plunging it into your heart,
That's the time to do it.
Go to Google.com and put in Chanel West Coast net worth, and then stab yourself right in the fucking chest.
Hard.
Holy shit.
Be sure to get through the breastbone.
God damn.
And you better believe I added the sidekicker of 6 scramps.
Ah,
Yeah. I washed it down with an ice cold Coors Light.
You ever do the onion blossom?
I have done an onion blossom before. I cannot do that much like deep fried food
Yeah,
now.
that's-
I can't do that much onion. I
But-
miss it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
it hurt him.
Yeah.
It hurt him.
My wife and I would get that every time, and then
They're delicious.
Then she became gluten intolerant, and life changed drastically for me.
It is fucked up how it can just spring up on. So before the show, we were talking about my diet. I clearly went off diet this weekend because I had stuff that wasn't protein. But I recently had a follow-up doctor's appointment, and something I was struggling with was every morning my hands felt like tight and tingly, and just it'd take a little bit for them to basically wake up. That went away when I stopped having certain gluten-like products. I don't think I've developed a slight gluten intolerance to certain things. So like white enriched flour. So like regular white bread, flour tortillas, can't have them. Came out of nowhere. It
Sucks,
does
right?
suck.
Yeah.
It's the worst. Just some of the best shit has
I don't eat
white
eggs
enriched
anymore.
flour. You don't eat eggs anymore?
Haven't eaten eggs in years.
Jesus Christ.
Does it make you feel bad?
Yeah.
Can you eat a cake?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just can't eat like, scrambled or fried eggs.
Oh, no
And
shit.
if I do, it's knowing that I'm running the risk of ruining my afternoon.
Not me. See, I'm an egg boy. I'm an egg man.
I miss them. I used to
Video
like
game.
them. They don't like me.
I know the other day I woke up to get ready to go for work. This is when before I derailed my diet, And like the second I woke up, my metabolism was like kicked in. I'm like, God damn it, I'm hungry. I scrambled 7 fucking eggs, went to work, and by 11:30 I was starving.
Damn, that's a lot of eggs.
Yeah.
A lot of eggs.
And I didn't
I'd be in a coma.
And here's the fucked up part. I felt satisfied. And I had 4 strips of bacon with the stew. I felt satisfied. I didn't feel full. I didn't feel stuffed. I'm like, okay, I'm satisfied.
After 7 eggs, didn't feel stuffed.
7 eggs and 4 fucking slices of bacon.
You ever cook the eggs in the bacon grease?
This is America, sir.
Yeah, okay.
I used to do that too. Oh, those were the days.
Oh, well. What are you going to do?
Guys, you want to just skip talking about this? We've already talked about GameCon. You want to just talk about food we missed?
Mukbang.
Oh, yeah.
I heard that word used earlier. I didn't like it.
Oh, what do you say we dive into some video game adjacent goodness? And we're going to do that right now with the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, which was a syndicated series that coupled live action segments with animated shorts based on the video games Super Mario Brothers and Super Mario Brothers 2, as well as an animated Legend of Zelda short. A deep jam that lasted for one season of 65 episodes. The series made its debut on September 4th in 1989, coming to an end on December 1st of 89. Your number one song at the time of release, Cold Hearted, Paula Abdul. Number one film, Uncle Buck.
Nice.
God damn, I love Uncle Buck. Don't like the attempts at television shows, but I love that movie.
Kevin Meaney.
I was just going to say Kevin Meaney.
Kevin Meaney
right?
took a shot. Did it go to series or?
I think so, didn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it was probably
Short-lived.
They had a
13
better
or so.
attempt at it with Mike Epps.
It's
in
hard
the
to believe that
2000s.
all Uncle Bucks are dead, isn't it?
Mike Epps is dead.
Oh, Mike Epps is one too?
Yeah.
Yeah, just for the show. Yeah, he's dead.
Not Day Day.
Yeah, I'm sorry to break it to you.
We'll do a follow-up episode to the Bellamy episode and do a episode about it.
Did he do a TV show or was it a movie?
He did a TV show on, I think it was CBS.
Okay.
My CBS or ABC, but yeah. It's kind of like Fat Santa, Skinny Santa. Who ever heard of a skinny Santa? Who ever heard of a skinny Uncle Buck? I don't like it.
Why does that property carry enough weight for a guy 25 years later?
Yeah, why can't he still just be an uncle?
Yeah, just a new name for their show. Just same premise.
I don't know what you're going for there.
Who's seeing the words Uncle Buck in 2018 and be like, oh, I gotta tune in for this?
I don't know, to be honest with you. Oh, it's premise time. There are essentially 3 different premises at play in this show. 1, you have the live-action segments that focus on the lives of Mario and Luigi, 2 plumbers from Brooklyn, serving as a send-up of sitcoms at the time. These live-action bits focused on the foibles of running a plumbing business together, all while the pair find themselves helping that week's special guest with a problem. These segments would often serve as bookends as well as a brief interstitial between cartoons. The animated Mario segments would focus on Mario and Luigi's adventures in the Mushroom Kingdom after accidentally warping there while fixing a bathtub drain. These animated segments begin with Mario narrating or reciting an entry from his plumber's log. The action would revolve around...
That's a poop joke.
Good joke.
Poop. The action would revolve around Mario and Luigi foiling the plans of King Koopa along with Princess Toadstool and Toad. Events, characters, and situations were all lifted from the Super Mario Brothers and Super Mario Brothers 2 video games.
It feels a lot like Super Mario Brothers 2.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I think you ended up having... they really used the Shy Guys a lot. From
Yeah, they were in my episode.
Yeah.
You know who else was in my episode?
Nicole Eggert.
Shabadoo.
Shabadoo?
The break dancer.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't know who any of the special guests are on that show.
You are very young compared to us.
Guess what? I was alive in 89. I would have
This
been
Dustin
8.
was alive.
Shabadoo would not have been somebody I'm like, yeah, that guy.
Shabadoo I wouldn't have known, but you had Elvira, you had a lot of people. I watched the pilot. Henry was actually interested in the animated segments.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, maybe. He didn't quite know what to make of the live action ones, but mine had Nicole Eggert. Meow.
Yeah.
She was in Charles in Charge.
Yep.
She was a hot older blonde girl.
She was on Baywatch too.
She did end up on Baywatch. Friday's episodes were different in that they would have the Mario segment would take a knee. The animated Mario segment would take a knee to make way for Legend of Zelda cartoons.
Okay.
Not unlike the Mario Brothers, it pulled its characters and general premise from the popular video game for the NES. The action centers around Link and Princess Zelda defending the Kingdom of Hyrule from the evil Ganon. They are joined by the fairy princess named Sprite, who does not like Zelda as she sees the princess as competition for Link's affections. Link is portrayed as a bit brash and self-centered, while Zelda is headstrong and self-sufficient. An ongoing gag and catchphrase was Link sarcastically saying, "Well, excuse me, princess," in response to Zelda's angrier and more frustrated remarks. And yes, I had to do that to really get that.
And he doesn't just say it like once per episode. It's always like at least a dozen times in like
and it is every episode
10-minute
too.
episode.
Hey, excuse me, princess. Excuse me, princess. Well, excuse me, princess. Hey, excuse me, princess. Well, excuse me. Excuse me, princess. Excuse me, princess. Excuse me, princess. Well, excuse me, princess.
Stop it.
Well, excuse
Get some help.
It's funny because he's a classic example of the silent protagonist in video games. The only times I think that he talked, I was at your house last night and you were showing me a briefly licensed to Philips 3DO trilogy
Wand
of
of Gamelon.
Zelda games where Link does talk, and it's a misfire.
Oh yeah,
all the Nintendo games he doesn't talk though, but for a series you got to do it. You have to make him talk. I think they're even making a movie now, right? He's gonna have to fucking talk in that thing too.
I'm pretty sure that the people who developed those games only watched the show and that never played a Zelda game before.
Interesting.
Speaking of the show, I do have a DVD copy.
Oh, heavens.
Of a handful of the episodes of the Super Mario Super Show.
Hey, paisanos, it's the Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
With the Mario Brothers and plumbing's a game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. If your sink is in trouble, you can call us on the double. We're faster than the others, you'll be hooked on the brothers. Hooked on the brothers. Yo, you're in for a treat, so hang on to your seat. Get ready for adventure and remarkable feats. You'll meet Koopas and Troopas, the princess and the others. Hanging with the plumbers, you'll be hooked on the brothers. To the bridge.
I used to have the full box set of it at one time, and I sold it because I tried watching it, and I was like, I don't need this.
It's rough.
But it was fun to revisit one day and then trade it back in. Karate Koopa, technically that would be considered 80s karate.
We should have talked about it last week.
Covered that last week.
Bummer.
It does speak to the 80s obsession with karate. Mario of the Apes.
Of the Hill people.
Yes.
That Mario DVD is probably worth $10, maybe less. The real score would be, I'm sure there are VHSs out there.
Oh, yeah.
And those would be really cool to have.
Oh, yeah.
They might not be worth much
long as
more
it
than
got
$10.
Shabba-Doo.
It'd still be,
Really cool.
give me that Shabba-Doo episode.
I was in the other room fishing that out because I forgot to get that for the show, but I did hear Nicole Eggert, and that's the episode I saw. I think that's the first episode.
Pilot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
How about those pants she was wearing?
Did you see that one? by
Weird.
chance?
No, I watched the one with Shabba-Doo.
That's probably episode 11.
Correct, but it's listed on IMDb as episode 13.
The
But
one
on
with
YouTube
Nicole
it was
Eggert,
11.
it started with a lot of that live action stuff, and then I think they heard a noise, Mario and Luigi, and they went over to their medicine cabinet, which is kind of just out in the open and not in the bathroom where a medicine cabinet would be. And when they opened it up, Nicole Eggert's face was in the medicine cabinet.
Yes. Yeah. What are you doing in our medicine cabinet?
And she's like, I can't remember what she said. She said, I want to come see you guys, or I need help. I think
Need
she needed
help?
help. And then they opened the door, and she came around from the medicine cabinet. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, what kind of apartment complex you living in, buddy?
Hey man, it's Captain Lou Albano. You never know who's going to
Free, rubber band free, by the way.
Yeah, no longer the rubber band man.
Rubber band man, the rubber band man. Did anybody watch this growing up? Probably in reruns, or
Yes.
did anybody catch it first run
I
syndication?
only remember reruns because
Okay.
when you said 89, or when I saw that this was 89, I'm like, nah, I remember this as like in the mid 90s, and I
Yeah.
was maybe a little too old for it.
Yeah.
I think just by the amount of reruns that were out there, I thought there was like 3 seasons, and when we actually saw there was only like 1 long season,
Right.
like, okay, that's surprising.
Well, I know Derek's going to get into this later, but there were like a number of TV shows. So like, while I think the kind of goal for a season or whatever of any of those cartoons at the time was like 65 episodes.
That was kind of the gold standard minimum.
You had like
crazy.
a total of like 4 different series kind of that were revolving around this. So you may have caught other episodes of other iterations, which were probably slightly different in art style. Some carried over some of the same
little slight improvements, because this iteration of it
is the first one.
It's not the first Mario animated appearance. We'll get into that in a sec, but it is the first of these the Deke Nintendo licensing partnership.
Was Captain in Deke?
I was part of that. He is going to come up.
That's the one I watched.
Because that's not Mario centric, but it's Nintendo centric,
Nintendo.
and it comes up a little later.
Yeah, and it happened because the show happened, which I know it comes up in here. There's a whole reason why like you only see 1 season of this, but they did get at least 65. Which, I mean, the goal is 100. That is a perfect syndication. Even when it comes to a sitcom, your goal is to hit 100.
Yeah.
You hit 100, you have an easily sold syndication package.
You can
sell
start
the cable
fucking
channels and
slamming
just-
checks.
We should be
Exactly.
syndicated, right?
What's that?
We should be syndicated.
At this point,
We're syndicated, but
where's our money?
We're on YouTube. I demonetized us.
he did.
That's the biggest slap in the face. We are syndicated. No money.
No money.
Why are we doing any of this?
It's fun.
Yeah. Okay.
You having fun?
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Yeah,
Damn
hey,
it.
you having a good time, buddy?
Yes, damn it. Yes, I'm having fun. God damn
you
it.
sandbagging son of a bitch. Let's dive into how this was made and what it led to having what was also created as a result of it. So, stated there a second ago, this isn't Mario's first time being animated. He's no stranger at this point to the animation game. He made his animated debut in 1983 on Saturday Supercade, an animated anthology series from Ruby Spears for CBS's Saturday morning lineup.
Well, Saturday Supercade, gather round, we'll get your video friends together. Yes, Saturday Supercade is time for fun, and no one else can do it better. And it feels so right, because it's Supercade time. Let's have some Supercade fun. Yes, it's Supercade time. Let's have some Supercade fun, fun, fun. Come on to Supercade time. Join all the Supercade fun. Yes, it's Supercade time. Let's have some Supercade fun, fun, fun. Come on to Supercade time. Join all the Supercade fun. Monkey muscle. Let's have some Supercade time.
Saturday Supercade.
Which originally featured originally featuring the Donkey Kong segments. Mario was joined by the titular Donkey Kong, as well as perennial damsel Pauline. This Saturday morning offering focused on properties from the golden age of arcade video games, but this was also during the video gaming crash of the late 70s into the late
Ryan, you have to
80s.
help me out with this. This is not what he's talking about. Is not Mario. Is this
It's not
Jumpman?
Jumpman.
This is more, Jumpman era.
Okay, so this is Jumpman, and then right after Jumpman, you do have Mario Brothers, not Super Mario Brothers. We have the Mario game where you're
The arcade game.
you're jumping under things and flipping them over. You're getting up and kicking them. Yeah, but like, so in what form was this animation? This is a cartoon or what? What?
It's a cartoon.
I don't recall.
I haven't
that.
seen
Was this
one
with the
either.
Pac-Man cartoon?
Well, no, they weren't packaged together. So Saturday Supercade had
Cubert.
Cubert was a part of it eventually.
Rubik's Cube.
No, Rubik's Cube was its own cartoon on ABC. And,
Ed Grimley.
And Horshack was the voice of Rubik's Cube.
Ron
And it
Palillo.
was packaged with Menudo.
Can you imagine watching an Ed Grimley Rubik's Cube back to back? Holy! What if you're out somewhere?
Well,
and it's the
Ed
only
Grimley
channel
was
you
on
get?
NBC, for the record. Could you imagine if all of this was applied to, I don't know, cancer
Anything?
research? Anything
else?
this? Could you imagine a world like that?
What have we done?
What have we done?
Derek sleeps soundly knowing he could have cured cancer.
Could have. Sleep like a fucking baby, man. Sleep like a baby. Fuck it.
He feels so good about he's going to buy himself another lunchbox.
You're
as soon as he-
goddamn right. Oh, I got a few in the queue, bud. Got a few in the queue. That should be a segment. Few in the queue. Anyway, Saturday Supercade. So it was a lot. It was based on Golden Age arcade games. Frogger was a cartoon, which I don't know how the fuck you adapt that.
If you a sad end every week.
If someone does it from Rubik's Cube,
oh yeah,
everything's on the table.
Everything is 100% on the table.
Even a frog getting run over by a dump truck's on the table. All right,
Season finale, he makes it.
Hell yeah! Finally gets over there.
Interestingly enough, a young Jason Alexander got his SAG card by voicing on that cartoon.
On Rubik's Cube?
No, on Frogger.
Oh, okay.
I'm lying. And it's a lie designed for your brother specifically.
Not knowing what the Rubik's Cube is about, I just imagined it being like a combination between a Rubik's Cube and the horror movie Cube. I think there's a good crossover there.
I was thinking Hellraiser with the
what's that
puzzle
thing?
box.
Puzzle box.
What's it called though? Like the something configuration, the lament configuration.
The lament configuration.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. I don't know how the fuck I pulled
Which
that. 'cause
it's
I'm
supposed
not
to be like
horror guy.
a box that's very difficult to figure out. It turns out they figure out every fucking movie.
Yeah, it's shockingly easy.
Yeah.
Like you keep having sequels. It cannot be that hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I told him to get. Our podcasting god is in the studio hanging out.
He's chilly.
He's all wrapped up like he's in a serape.
I told him. Well, he was on that one time, and I wrapped him up like he was an old Russian babushka.
Babushka.
You staying warm, buddy? All
You
all
get over there.
You're welcome here anytime.
Get you wrapped up all papoose style.
No Wikipedia page for Papoose, remember?
Oh boy, isn't that devastating?
Yeah.
Boo. But no, despite this being based on some odd properties, and before Mario became the Mario that we all know and love after 1985, this programming block proved popular enough to merit 2 seasons. Flash forward several years later, the then CEO of Deke Enterprises, Andy Hayward, spent roughly a year just trying to convince Nintendo to even license Nintendo characters for animated development. A full year before they had even conceived of any sort of pitch or idea outside of, quote, these need to be a cartoon too. Once Hayward had finally convinced the gaming giant to take a chance, he set to work, and the first thing he understood was that whatever this project would be, it would have to be different and have a uniqueness fitting and comparable to the IP's own unique nature. Yes, he wanted to make a cartoon, but he also wanted to do a show that went beyond the cartoon. Initially conceived as the Super Mario Bros. Power Hour, the project would be an hour-long programming block that would feature several Nintendo properties in an anthology-like series, not unlike Saturday Supercade. The initial concept art showcased adaptations for Super Mario Bros., The Legend of Zelda, Metroid, Castlevania, Double Dragon, and California Games. In time, all but Mario, obviously, and Zelda were cut from the concept, though Double Dragon would get the animated treatment from Deke in 1993. This series, however, would not use any of the concepts from the 80s pitch, focusing instead on being more closely related to the Super Nintendo titles that had been released by then. Distributed by Viacom, the show would see a marketing push from MTV. Deke had even had plans for a full-length animated film with a target date of 1990, but this would not come to pass. Don't worry, though. John Leguizamo and Bob Hoskins would have us covered in 1993.
Yeah.
With Dennis Hopper as well.
I never saw it.
Mike Epps is in
Don't. God, R.I.P.
I can't believe he lost. Yeah,
I can't believe we lost him.
I miss him.
2026 been a hard year.
Miss him every day.
It's hard.
Mike Epps. It should have been me.
Should have been me.
No. You're here for a reason.
Oh.
You're here to not
What
solve
year did the
cancer with
Super
me.
Mario Brothers movie come out? Do we know?
93.
I feel like, was it that late? Okay, I thought it was even earlier.
I apparently didn't care. Or the trailers just looked bad enough.
I've still
very
never
bad.
seen it.
Yeah.
Have you seen it, Ryan?
I've seen big parts of it, but I've never watched it all the way through.
And there's a reason.
Yeah, everyone knows it's not good.
It's real bad. They did a real bad job.
It's very, very bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad that Adam Z's probably going to pay money to make us watch it.
Don't edit yourself out.
Don't put ideas.
Do not
in his
do
head.
that. God, he make us
Wild card.
He makes us watch
Wild card.
He made us watch Battlefield Earth. You ever hear that fucking shit?
Yeah, I heard of it.
Did you buy that DVD?
Only because it was a special edition.
Okay. Why wouldn't you then?
And it was all in German.
Ah, das ist good, yeah.
Easy
Wasn't
buy.
that the thing where the version that we saw had like German subtitles or something?
One of the versions on YouTube that was free was German subtitles and a weird opening. Oh, God,
this is my thought: is if I pay for $1, I'm surely it's better than that. it's very bad.
Oh, it might be the worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
But I still do. What's his name on the movie? Like
Carl?
Carl. His name's Carl.
Carl.
And I want a John Travolta Carl action figure from the film. he did the old you press a button and he starts talking.
Yeah,
Oh,
I cut
yeah.
in the sound clips.
Exterminate all land animals at will! I give the orders, do you understand? That's the first intelligent thing you've said yet. Man is an endangered species. You wouldn't last one day at the academy. Rat brain!
It's so bad that, and I saw this weekend. Actually, I saw it today in the $5 bin. If I saw both in the $5 bin and I had to choose, I'd probably roll the dice on Money playing with Kelsey Grammer.
Not toys. You're talking about the movie.
I'm talking about the movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
I am a more of a devil you know guy.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, Money playing, you at least get to see Denise Richards.
This is past her. She's like late 40s.
Fuck
Pass.
Nah. Older the berry, sweeter the juice, my friend.
I think she's got an OnlyFans now.
No.
Her, Shannon Elizabeth, they're all doing
Jamie
great.
Priestley.
Jamie
Priestley.
Priestley.
Yeah.
Make that money, girl.
My name is Turl. Remember
Loot that
that?
body.
Turl's got an OnlyFans?
Turtle's got an OnlyFans?
Holy shit.
Oh, no, man. I mean, what, you want to send me the link to that? Anyway. Where the fuck was I? We were talking about the bad Nintendo
Battlefield
movie.
Earth.
Battlefield Earth. One season would air, and that was it. Brand awareness was raised for the title characters, but other projects came up that were more in line with new offerings from Nintendo. And while Mario would see a continued animated presence into the 90s, Link and Zelda sadly would not, despite the show receiving letters from kids that begged them not to cancel the series.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
It was the right call.
It was well animated. The character designs were great, but it just...
I feel like it missed the mark across the board.
It missed, yeah. It was a swing and a miss.
Yeah.
I didn't like how... Well, because it was like you said, Link is a classic, quiet... Silent protagonist. And then... Yeah, okay, if you're a kid, maybe you don't realize this, but if you're an adult looking back at it, you're like, why is he such an asshole?
And why is there like this sexual tension between him and a fairy?
Yeah, right.
And
Hell yeah.
He's chasing.
So it can be a sexual awakening for your brother?
Yeah.
Link's
I think
Sexual
so.
Awakening. Yeah. That's for Super Nintendo. When a movie is that's the name. Link's Awakening is the name of the movie. In parentheses.
It was funny even without the explanation.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, no.
No.
You were good. You were good, buddy. We got it.
We
were there.
Sometimes when a show's being canceled and it's got like a hardcore fan base, people will mail a thing in to like the executives. As a
back
plea.
then, yeah.
What
for
would you
sure.
mail in, you think, for the Zelda cartoon if you want to save it? I'll take my answer off air.
Okay. What would I mail in?
I don't want to save it. I can't think otherwise.
I don't know. If let's say for the sake of argument, we did want to save it.
But I don't.
Green rhinestones.
Who's
Okay.
got those laying
I don't
around?
know. You take them off your dad's old jeans.
How about you mail in a plunger?
Yeah, that's not bad.
Well, that's if you're wanting
That's
to save
Mario,
Mario.
Oh.
Trying to save Link. Maybe not a rhinestone, but like a little rhinestone adjacent, like craft thing.
Blake has an answer.
Blake has an answer? What do you mail in?
Repeat the question. one
Okay,
time.
if you're trying to save a show, and let's say it's based on The Legend of Zelda,
And you said you're trying to save Link.
you're
That's
trying
the
to
guy-
save it.
That's the guy.
That's the guy, and you're trying to save the show. So your letter writing campaign, and we're gonna be terrorists basically, and mail this in. We're gonna mail in this item. You're like, all right, I get your point. Stop sending these things to
A
me.
VHS copy of Encino Man.
Oh, that's very good. That's very.
I just saw a picture
He did
of
it.
the
He did it.
novelization of Encino Man today, and I was like, I
what
owned
did
that.
you say?
Somebody, one of the guys from Found Footage Festival, posted that he found a paperback copy of the novelization version of Encino Man. It's the movie in book form.
Okay.
And I got that from a Scholastic book order back in the day.
I see a lot of that stuff roll in. Just the most obscure movie shortened down into a kid's book kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm sorry.
It wasn't
I'm
like a
thinking
Peter
novelization
Benchley.
like my Gremlins.
No,
novelization that
it's
Eric
like
got
for a
me.
fifth grade reading
okay,
level.
Okay, never mind. Okay, that makes a hell of a lot more sense.
$4.99.
Yeah,
Yeah. Now, okay. Now I'm on the trolley.
The worst part
And there's
of that
pictures
is
from Moon.
when you would take your the booklet home and you pick out which books you wanted to buy,
Mm-hmm.
and then your mom would write a check, and then you take it to school, but you got your order form wet.
Oh, that was the worst.
Because that paper, it was like newspaper.
it was
I thought you were
worse than
going to say the
newspaper.
check bounced, and then they came and took her books
My last
away.
check bounced.
We're going to need that Encino Man book back, Mr. Wyckoff.
we diverted
Could
that.
you imagine that embarrassment as a child?
Right?
Somebody just comes walking down the hallway.
We need his
Yes.
books.
Yes, is Dustin Wyckoff in the class, and they step in. Mr. Wyckoff, did you recently purchase youth novelization of Encino Man?
Maybe.
From the recent Scholastic Bowl.
Who wants to know?
Do you think it's fair to pay for something with fraudulent funds? Well, what do you mean? Your check bounced, sir. Well, it's not my check. My check.
Go talk to Sharon in the
My
cafeteria.
mom and dad gave it to me. Oh, is your mom and dad? You need to learn about responsibility. Do you think it's fun to steal, Mr. Wyckoff? Oh, we've talked
Sometimes.
to your mother.
It's
She's
fun to
already
do
been
hood
put
rat
on
things.
probation.
Whips out the handcuffs.
Sharon's on probation from the cafeteria.
I'm not getting
The
extra
Sloppy
steak
Joes-
nuggets.
The Sloppy Joes take a decided dip in quality.
Verna doesn't know what she's doing.
No,
That's Sharon's
No,
job.
Verna sounds like a woman who knows her way around a good stew, not a Sloppy Joe.
Yeah. It's definitely not
all
Janet's
because
forte.
you couldn't be bothered to just have a little.
Look,
fold
I
money
just
there.
wanted to see
And
how you
use your
spelled
invisible money.
Wisteria Bowl.
from the Mysterian era.
Yeah.
You fucked up.
That's all I had.
Yeah, you
Encino
just-
Man link. That's all I had. So,
what if they did a reboot
of Encino Man?
Yeah,
Brandon Fraser should not play a caveman this time.
Yeah, he'd probably be the dad.
Who would I put as the?
Or would you even give a shit?
Oh no, I'd watch it.
You would see it?
No, I would see it. I would definitely see it because it's one of only the 4 movies. It's only one of 4 movies I've
This
seen.
is one of the
multiple
most
times.
wild tangents we've ever taken.
I got it. You remake it with Pedro Pascal.
Oh, he's in everything. Don't you just love him?
Well, you just put a helmet on him. That's
right. Like I don't think we're getting tired of him.
Here we
at
go.
all. I don't think we are.
How about we go Bo and Yang? Let's really get out.
Yeah, boy. Let's get
Bo and
fucking
Yang
nuts.
as a frozen Neanderthal.
Hell,
and he's
yes.
himself.
He's just himself.
Like
Yes, he's just such a sassy bitch. Yes, I would. I'd watch it.
Yeah,
I'd
okay.
give it a chance.
All right.
I'd give it a chance.
I think that's the movie we need to make in
After
2026.
After seeing him in the Marzipan sketch.
Oh, yes.
Yep, I'm going to give it a chance.
Yeah. Good job, guys.
Good job. Now, the format of the live action segments with Albano's. Captain Lou Albano. Yeah, I said it right. Just want to make sure I said it right.
Captain Lou Albano.
Some say the man's not wrapped too tight. Captain Lou. But when he's on the scene, everything's alright. Captain Lou Albano. With a man of 1,000 faces, I know we'd be going places. Hey! I'm gonna stick with the guiding light. Captain Lou Albano. Lou, don't worry, 'cause he's figured in.
His Mario
Very
and Danny
nice.
Wells' Luigi, they not only lent themselves well to the sitcom spoof approach, complete with laugh track, but also allowed for a number of guest stars from the time, such as Shabadoo, starting with Nicole Eggert in the pilot, but so many more would appear, such as Lyle Alzado, Magic Johnson, Vanna White, Eve Plum, Andy Hayward himself would pop in. WWF stars such as the Iron Sheik came on the show as well, as did Elvira, and would you believe it, Deke, voiceover mainstay and legend in his own right, Maurice LaMarche popped in on the show as Inspector Gadget in his first live-action appearance 1 decade ahead of Disney's live-action film, if you can believe it.
You know, I'm surprised to hear that it was a laugh track. I thought it was a live audience, but now I realize that it was not funny enough to make that work.
It was not funny enough at all.
The laugh track was bad.
It was not great. It is interesting to note that in filming for the live-action sequences, Albano and Wells were given the basic idea or central plot for the episode and were then encouraged to improvise their dialogue.
Along with, they
makes
gave him
sense.
some whiskey, too.
That checks out.
Was he boozing it up?
Oh, yeah, they were probably lit.
Yeah, they're getting it in the medicine cabinet from Nicole Eggert.
She had her own problems.
That's
right?
why she was in there.
Yeah, she had enough problems.
You can't dance with Shabadoo sober.
No, you can't. You gotta be loosey-goosey,
A
man.
little whiskey goes a long way.
It does.
He probably kept a little bottle right in his beard.
It used to be connected with a rubber band, but they had to take that out.
Clanging like some wind chimes. Yeah.
Like they have a little hidden straw that just kind of comes out.
It wasn't a real beard.
No.
Did we
It was just a
recognize
compartment.
Luigi from anything else? Because I
can't-
didn't.
I can't pick Dan Wells out of anything else. But
Okay.
he seems like he was a
I
prominent
didn't know
guy.
if you guys knew who he was.
I had no frame of reference for him. Not really.
He wasn't that funny.
No, he was. No.
Yeah, the Mario from the Mario movie. I think he said that he that kind of ruined his career.
Bob
Maybe-
Hoskins?
yeah, that's the guy. Maybe it was the same situation with this Luigi.
Well, Hook
Mario
was
had
like
to-
right about then, right before, right after that.
Was I want to say Hook was 91.
I think so.
Okay, so it was after Hook.
Yeah.
Okay, it's after Hook. Is after Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe it did damper his career. But I
didn't
think
help.
I think in the early games, Mario and Luigi looked exactly the same except the color.
Yeah.
But later it became
just-
like a Laurel and Hardy situation where you had
Yeah.
like a big fat guy and a real thin guy. So that's what they went for, I think, with that Luigi as far as the live action guy.
Yeah, I think it was
Makes
by Mario Brothers 2, which was just a reskin of another game.
Mario Brothers 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't remember the game that it was
Doki
a reskin
Doki?
of. Doki Doki? Yeah.
It was made for a festival,
Yeah.
and they had the rights to the game, but not the characters that they
Yeah.
used for it. So they just switched out all the sprites and some other small things.
Kept the turnip throwing, if I'm not
Do
mistaken.
you know why they did that?
That I don't know.
So
I know I had learned it at one point. in
Get
time.
kids to eat them?
Oh.
No,
Your
not
turnips,
the turnip
kids.
things. Why
a
they switched
PSA
that.
for vegetables.
Yeah, that'd be a smart thing to do. No,
Throwing my turnips at you.
You've probably played the Lost Levels. It was on the multi-pack for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
They had Mario 1, 2, 3, and then the titular Lost Levels.
Yeah, the Lost Levels is Mario 2 in Japan.
Oh.
And
It's almost identical in the look and feel of the first
just
one.
with some additions. They sent a copy to. They literally had like one guy in America. They're like, "This is the guy we're going to send games to, and he's going to tell us if he thinks this would be successful for the American audience." It's just like some 20-year-old guy.
Wow.
And
Just some dude.
Some dude. Yeah.
How do you get that joke?
Yeah, exactly. And they sent it to him, and he says, "Guys, this game is way too difficult. Americans are going to hate this."
Wait,
And-
yeah, that was the case with the original Mario
Yeah,
2. It
so
was
they-
wicked hard.
Yeah, and the Japanese market liked the challenge.
Yeah.
They thought it would destroy the franchise.
Bitch-ass
over here,
Americans
so-
don't.
Yeah, so they're on a time crunch. Like,
Yeah.
we need to get this out to follow the success of the first game. So they immediately started development of what became Mario 3, but in the meantime released Mario 2 as that one as Mario 2 in America.
Yeah.
And that was really changed the scope of Mario moving forward. Period. Because it introduced a lot of oddball characters like Birdo.
Yeah,
and
which was in the pilot.
I
Birdo
wasn't
was
a
in the
huge
pilot.
fan of 2. Loved 3.
Yeah, it was
But-
yeah. It feels like the awkward cousin or something.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a big swing, but I mean, At the time, you're like, oh, they went a totally different route. No, it's just a reskin.
Yeah.
But it's I like the idea of 4 different playable characters.
That was cool.
And each of them having their own attributes.
Yep.
But
And
if
each
you're
one looked
expecting
different,
if you're
too.
expecting the first thing, you're not going to get that again. It's not
Yeah.
the same. Same thing with Zelda. Right?
Oh, yeah.
The second
Yeah.
Zelda's a crazy departure from the first one.
Well, and like a cool thing I thought
Wasn't
about
uncommon.
the second one was you did get a distinction between Mario and Luigi in there. They didn't just look like basically the same characters, different colors in the pixels. But you could play Peach and you could play Toad.
Yeah.
You probably didn't unless you really needed to. But
I always play Peach.
oh, really?
Yeah, she's got the floating ability, and I just
that
use
ability to,
that,
like
in
plateau
every
and
single
glide.
game. Yeah.
It's so good.
I love that ability.
And Luigi could jump crazy far, I think.
Yeah.
So
And
they're
that one.
probably and Toad could pick up stuff real fast. He was the strongest, and Mario was just kind of like a
Utility
milk toad.
player.
Yeah.
Now, additionally, the writing team for Zelda were given a great deal of leeway to develop the series in whatever fashion they wanted to, which led to writers who weren't really gamers to focus more on story and adventure, which is probably why it seems so fucking different than what we're used to in a Zelda game.
Yeah, same thing. They didn't play the games. They had
they were
some sort of
blank
media.
slates
Yeah,
basically
exactly.
walking into it. Where the fuck was it? What? What? Huh? I lost my spot. Oh,
Clean
God.
Slate starring Dana Carvey. He gets amnesia.
He does.
Ugh.
I watched it at
that
your
real?
house. We went and rented it.
I own it. And it's funny because
I'm so sorry.
I have no recollection.
Because
of
you
it.
are constantly a clean slate, and I remember more about your life than you do. At least a specific.
Write my autobiography.
I will absolutely do it.
Thank you.
I will do it.
I have final edit on it.
Makes sense.
And it probably led to strong storytelling, despite some weaker, at least in our opinion, characterizations. There are some very obvious references to other things in the series. The sprite, or I'm not the sprite.
Sierra
Sprite
Mist.
was a reference to Sierra Mist. That's right.
I'm a
Dustin.
starry guy now.
Oh, are you?
I've gone full starry.
Full
Nobody likes
starry.
that change.
Nobody. She was inspired by Tinkerbell from Disney's Peter Pan.
You know.
Link's Excuse Me Princess, obviously Steve Martin. Writer on the series Bob Forward reportedly wasn't the biggest fan of this phrase, but made it a point to write it into at least every episode as a bit of a dig toward Deke's VP of Creative Affairs, Robbie London, as he forced Forward to use that phrase.
So it was his Summer of the Monkeys.
It is his Summer of the Monkeys, but we at least have fun with that.
Yeah.
For Jay Berry, it was to be the summer of dreams.
$75, not a penny less.
We'll have enough by the end of summer. Why do you want that horse so bad? When you're riding a horse, it's like you're free as a bird.
For Jay's sister, it was to be the summer of miracles.
Good crop this year will pay for Daisy's operation.
But when some unexpected visitors come calling, it turns their world upside down.
You really expect us to believe that monkeys made this mess?
Says here they're giving $15 a head to anybody who finds them.
It's enough to buy my pony.
Now,
We're here to buy some monkey bait.
to keep his dream alive,
Boy!
Jay must take a stand.
This is no fair.
You're staying here and that's the end of it.
Take me with you. Jay!
Sometimes the toughest fight of all
You could have killed him with that!
is growing up.
Can you help him, Ma?
I keep seeing the young man inside that boy trying to get out.
You found the monkeys.
Yes, I'm telling the truth.
The fields are completely washed out.
Disney presents the story of faith, family, and the love that brings them together.
I want Daisy to know what it feels like to be free, Pa.
I'm proud of you, son.
Summer of the Monkeys. Available only on video December 18th, 1998.
Our Summer of the Monkeys is not an FU to our listening audience.
No.
It's a you're welcome.
It's a very much you're welcome. And if we really, I feel like this is just, a delicious sorbet. After that, if you follow it up with some tiger sharks.
You got a tiger by the tail. Hold on, tiger sharks. Tiger sharks. Look for a spaceship with a sail and hold on, tiger sharks. Tiger sharks.
you know? And then you shut it down with a little go for a soda.
That's exactly.
We do it all out of love. We're not trying to fuck you.
That we do. And sometimes we jerk it out.
There you go.
But I'm alright. Check it out.
That's every self-referential thing we could possibly fucking think of inside of 90 seconds.
Wrong, sir, wrong.
Oh, we did it!
Well, when does he get it?
He doesn't.
Why not?
Because he broke the rules.
What rules? We didn't see any rules, did we, Charlie?
Wrong, sir, wrong. Wrong, sir, wrong. Wrong, sir, wrong. Wrong, sir, wrong. You lose the contract signed by him. You get washed. You get sterilized. You get nothing but pay. You lose. Wrong, sir, wrong. I said wrong, sir, wrong. You get wrong, sir, wrong. I said wrong, sir, wrong. You lose. Black and white, all there. Black and white, all there. Black and white, all there. Clear as crystal. You lose. Good day, nothing. You lose. Get good day, nothing. You lose. Get good day, nothing. You lose. Get good day, nothing. You lose.
Music comes courtesy of frequent Deke collaborators Haim Saban and Shuki Levy. Your opening has the Mario Brothers rap being performed by an unknown artist. That is pretty typical with Haim Saban and Shuki Levy music. The closer is Albano dancing and singing in front of a green screen, imploring all of us at home to do the Mario.
You gotta do the Mario.
Do the Mario, swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario, take one step, and then again, let's do the Mario all together now. You got it. It's the Mario. Do the Mario, swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario, take one step, and then again, let's do the Mario all together now. Come on now, just like that.
You gotta do the Mario.
Do the Mario.
What is the
That's
Mario?
pretty good.
Hey, paisanos.
What is the Mario?
Thank you.
Is it just like a hip
Shake
thrust?
your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario.
Oh boy, that's bad.
It's very bad.
Completely unnecessary.
But we're all talking about it, aren't we?
Yeah, but you're talking about it, ain't you?
yeah, that's true.
That's business 101, baby.
My daughter actually really loves that show.
Oh, no shit.
Like, I play a lot of Zelda games with my older boys. I've always been a fan ever since Ocarina came. I watched you play Ocarina, Jason, for back in what, 96? Is that when that came out?
Probably about then.
And so I introduced him pretty early. My 5-year-old boy just always has a sword or some sort of weapon in his hand.
You know, he makes me call him
all the time.
He makes me call him Young Link or sometimes Old Link.
Yes, he differentiates.
Never just
between that.
regular Link.
Originally, he wanted me to call him Old Zelda because he didn't really realize that Zelda was not the main character.
Kind of like when you used to play Punky Brewster with your mom.
Yep. But I knew I was Punky Brewster.
Okay, yeah.
And she was Brandon.
Yeah.
And your
I
mom was
said,
Brandon.
call me Penelope.
Won't you please?
Put me in a fridge.
Oh, no. Oh,
Did
no.
he ever try to put you in a fridge?
No,
good question.
A lot of
Well,
a lot of wrestling
as
moves,
the
a lot of
Tosher
holds.
family biographer, yeah. Yeah, he tried. I talked him out of it.
I was the Dean Malenko of our household.
I don't think that's a good idea, man. Ryan's a good kid. He's going to get scared.
Yeah.
You're going to fuck up the crisper. Come on. Your dad's going to get mad.
So what's Flora liking, he said?
She likes the Zelda show, the original Zelda. I think it's also on Tubi or something like that.
She's into it.
She's into it. She really thinks it's fun.
she'll stream it, like look up the old episodes and
Yeah,
shit?
her favorite shows, I think, right now are probably that and Scooby-Doo.
She's probably not looking up the episodes.
Yeah, she's...
So someone's
Which one Shabba-Doo is?
She's not 3 yet, right?
Where's that Elvira episode?
She'll be 3 on my birthday.
That's right. Born on your birthday. Pretty well.
Oh, what a great present.
No kidding.
Wow.
You're never gonna forget that kid's birthday.
Yeah, it's a great present to wake up at like 1 a.m. and have to spend the entire day at the hospital.
Just ruined your fucking birthday. What a bitch.
Yeah.
No, it is cool. It is cool. Actually, it made my oldest really jealous when that happened. He's like, I call this birthday buds, and he's like, makes this frowny face. He's like, I want a birthday bud.
What an asshole.
God, kids, right?
They'll get through it in therapy in 30 years.
Or they'll start a podcast.
Right, that too.
They'll start a podcast, and they'll get through it. One of their oldest friends will constantly antagonize them while the other rattles off facts about his life he no longer remembers.
That's right. Yeah, my oldest is also in your position. He remembers everything that I say that I've done. I'll tell him a random story from my childhood or like a dream that I had, and he'll be like, "Hey, Dad, remember when you had that dream about a cat that turned in? It was like a mummy cat, and then like grew really big." I was like, "No, what are you talking about?" He's like, "You told me this like 2 years ago. Like, why do you remember that?"
Because his life is very short and simple, and it's a beautiful thing.
That's right.
I think about it like a pizza. Like every year, you just like have to cut it one more slice.
Yep.
So it's just all the little bits. You know.
Henry's starting to catalog stuff up here. He'll recall stuff. And I'm like, you have no business remembering that crap. Like, okay, I have to do way better than my parents because I cannot fail you. Mm-hmm. Speaking of failures, let's get into the legacy and merch of it all. Club Mario. I don't know if you guys looked into this at all.
Is this like a 976 number?
Oh, yeah. Hey, paisanos.
Hey, do the Mario.
Call me and do the Mario. That was a repackage and recut of the show that ran from 1990 to 1991. It just used the animated segments of the Mario show. No Link, no Legend of Zelda, no Captain Lou live-action segments. Those were out. This repackage did not take. It was very bad, and rerun and syndication packages or channels would prefer to use repackages of the original show for rerun and syndication blocks. Another attempt at a repack of the show was seen in the 1994 package Mario All-Stars, created for the Family Channel. This would put the original animated segments together with Super Mario World. The same package would also see rebroadcast on the USA Network.
I think that's what I saw.
You may have seen that in there. I didn't put it in here just because it's not necessarily connected to the show, except for the live action actor. His look was modeled after this generation's version of an animated King Koopa, but there was the King Koopa cartoon.
I'm glad. I wanted to bring that one up specifically.
It was Bozo-like in that it was syndicated in just the SoCal area.
Yes.
This dude in like a very good but also very disturbing looking King Koopa costume.
It was just a dude. Yeah.
Just a dude. And he's just introducing public domain cartoons like Popeye.
Yes.
And
I'm King Koopa, and today is Kids' Rights Day! Yeah! We all believe in kids' rights, and I got a box here full of kids' rights. It's completely full of them. This box full of kids' rights.
It was the modern day
the WB one, Bosco or whatever the hell his name was.
Bozo or the like Lord Blood Rye. It's
yes, Salty Sam, Captain Jinx and Salty Sam.
Yes,
like
it's just like that.
Just in the 90s.
He's in like a little dungeon. There is a true live studio audience of children that we see, and he's giving out passes to like the San Diego Zoo.
Interesting.
And he's like dancing around like
come down to the local TV station and be a kid in the audience.
I saw one where his phone rang and he was talking to it, and then all of a sudden like liquid started spraying on him. Like it's just stupid, shitty, cheap gags between these commercials.
It was kind of great, but
I think they were doing it to try to like get an audience and get enough steam behind them to like get a national thing going. It didn't work out, but it was. I think it was King Koopa's Cool Cartoons.
Yeah, it was 4Ks. Thank God it was 4Ks. Ooh, thank God.
It's the only way I watch my TV anymore.
Hell yeah. You gotta.
4K, baby.
Baby.
I think that's something that I could see myself doing. Yeah, just like hosting a shitty kids show in a bad costume. Like I already basically do that for the commercials. I could make that work.
We have healed Derek through this podcast, but if podcasting didn't exist, Derek would be the sad clown with a cigar, hosting a kid show, working through his trauma. That would be what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, he would be Krusty the Clown.
Oh God. I think there's some space on my ass for another nicotine patch.
What's those? What's those? The Russian cartoon that replaced Itchy and Scratchy?
Worker and Parasite.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
That'd be the show. Anyway, I thought that was an interesting one, just because it was like a total, just a like a local channel.
And the costume, it wasn't bad. It wasn't great. But it wasn't.
I don't know if it's
horrid.
I don't know if it's lost media, but there are clips out there, and I watched one.
It's largely lost media. Not unlike apparently Seth Kane pointed this out on X the other day. Not unlike Dumbo's Flying Circus.
Dumbo's Circus from the Disney Channel?
Dumbo's Circus, yeah, the live action one. With
Yeah, I used to watch it.
Yeah, apparently that's lost media.
They
as well.
abused a baby elephant.
Right through the sky. Yeah, where they abused a baby elephant.
Fair dinkum.
Fair dinkum.
It was a calliope, man. It was fun.
Yeah. Who was the orangutan on the calliope?
Oh, I can't remember his name.
You know what I'm talking about. He was also the strong man.
Did you ever watch that old Disney Channel live action?
Fair dinkum was the lion that was the
original
ringmaster.
Dumbo.
You had the cat. Doesn't matter if she was a sexual awakening or not. It was a tightrope.
With thrills and chills and daring do. And lots of great adventures too. There will be music and magic. I hope you can come. There'll be a few surprises, and we'll have lots of fun. Dumbo Circus, flying from town to town. Now here's the part that's too good to be true. Dumbo Circus is coming to visit. You won't want to miss it. Coming to visit you.
Yeah, Dumbo's Circus. It was like a back-to-back with Pooh Corner.
Pooh Corner.
Also live action.
Live
right?
action. A lot of the same production, a lot of the same voice actors.
A show on my list to do an episode.
I know.
on.
I would like to do them. We only have 50. Unless you want to start doing like
every
3 shows a week.
Every
man.
show, you're like, oh yeah, that's on the list.
I'm not watching anything called Pooh Corner, by the way.
Well, just monitor your
I do
Google
refuse.
search.
I refuse to do that.
You got to make sure you have
I
adult
have to draw the
safe
line
search
somewhere.
on.
Nope.
Jason.
Don't do it.
You're a fuddy-duddy. Now, speaking of like rebroadcast, and you said that you were familiar with, that's how you discovered it, was probably USA or the Family Channel. Because I remember seeing reruns on the Family Channel. I did love me some reruns of Adam West Batman.
Yep, same.
But the Super Mario Brothers Super Show was on it, because I remember the first time I caught the end credits and I see Lou Albano doing that dance. I remember just sitting there like, I think I was like 9. I had just discovered the F word because a lot of Market Heights kids ran a little wild. And I remember thinking to myself, what the fuck is this? And then also very impressed that I thought the word fuck, because like I was getting cool.
You could have cured cancer.
Remember that? I could have cured cancer,
Remember
Ryan.
that from earlier?
I could have done it. Yep. I could have done. What could you have done? If you could remember shit.
Nothing.
Motherfucker.
Instead, he thought fuck.
I'm sorry. Tiger got out of the cage. The creation of the show led to a healthy relationship between Deke and Nintendo. As such, when it came time to make new series to tap into what the kids were asking their parents for, Deke delivered with The Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3. Great cartoon, fun little opening to it, but what a weird fucking name, right? The Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3.
It's only to cash in on the name.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I understand exactly what the hell they're doing, but it's just, it was odd.
Doesn't flow.
Even as a kid, I thought it was odd. Like, why not just call this something else?
That game was for the original Nintendo. Ryan, is that the best Nintendo game?
It's probably the most complex and like thought out. I mean, they had a lot of time to work on that game.
Yeah.
They had their
Nintendo's
best
kind of got like 3 waves of like what the system, what we could find out the system could do, and that was in the last final wave.
Definitely,
and that was where you get the best stuff, I think. Sometimes, and that Mario 3 is head and shoulders above almost
that
anything else on
third
the
wave,
console.
like that, let's call it the Super Mario 3 era, you had some really great games. Like Chippendale Rescue Rangers, I thought was pretty good.
Yeah.
DuckTales was really good. The graphics were really good. The
DuckTales was
gameplay was great. You know,
Double Dragon 2 is one of my favorites.
hell yeah.
That was
So I mean,
great.
that is Super Mario Brothers 3, if not the best of that era, or at the tail end there, or period, definitely in the top 5.
It's always interesting to see when you are developing for the same console for 8-10 years, like what new stuff you can discover.
Yeah,
and
how far you can push it.
Yeah, exactly. How you can like trick memory and things like that, and add more to games. And sometimes not even tricking it. Sometimes it's like in that amount of time they discovered how to just, or it became affordable to put more memory on the game cartridge.
Yeah,
and so later games just are more complex.
Now, I think around the same time as Mario Brothers 3, I think they debuted in the same season of Saturday morning cartoons. You also got Captain N, the Game Master, wherein they used some of the properties they originally wanted to use.
That's a
in the
darker
pitch.
show, and I like it.
Much darker show. A lot of the like Castlevania, Metroid, those
King Hippo.
Yeah, King Hippo wound up
Kid
in that.
Icarus.
Eggplant King, Mother Brain from Metroid.
Mother Brain voiced.
Eggplant King meant something else back then.
Yeah. Oh, no, it means the same thing still, my friends.
Okay. It was Levi Stubbs from the Four Tops.
What else was he in?
R.I.P. He was Audrey, too, from
Little Shop of Horrors,
Little Shop
baby.
of Horrors. Jason, you saw the Four Tops recently.
Yeah, he wasn't there, and nor did they. They refused to mention him too.
Yeah,
I stood up for him. I was wearing a shirt with his namesake on it, and I said, "Mention Stubbs." They said we refused.
Like, hey, don't ignore
Rude.
me.
Yeah,
Don't ignore me.
You're talking about the Rick Moranis version, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Not the Jack Nicholson version.
No, not that Roger. But the first one,
Roger Corman.
Roger Corman.
That was Roger Corman. The second one was whoever. And then I want to say it was by 92. You got Super Mario World. That was the one that was based more on the first video game for the Super Nintendo system. Yoshi, Dinosaur World. I think there was a little caveman child character in it as well. Here, very recently, in March of 2026, the 30th to be exact, MeTV Toons began re-airing episodes, which times nicely with the new Mario Galaxy film. This remastered re-release was not without its criticisms, though, as many cited the show using AI upscaling, as seen in the opening title card, where the word super had been replaced with the word Sewell.
Oh.
There is no Sewell.
Remember Chris Kattan's character Sewell? Man, he really caught on, yeah? I was hoping he'd do it at the jukebox.
Remember when we went and saw him a couple months ago?
I tried to clean slate that.
Holy
Yeah.
Crap. Sorry, it's back.
He's real bad.
Raise your hand at this table if you've seen Chris Kattan live more than once.
Oh, more than once? No, I only have the once.
Oh, Jason,
heavens!
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I
heavens!
think I convinced him to go because I hadn't gone. He's like, what are
he
tickets?
was a good big brother.
Ryan was like, I don't think you laughed one time.
and he just sit there like arms folded, like.
And then he said, man, you don't have to pay me for those tickets. And I said, no, I'm going to pay for the tickets.
After I said that to Jason, he's like, yeah, he showed up with 15 minutes of material and then did the worst crowd work I've ever seen for a half hour, and that was it. I'm like,
you got to see some good crowd work the other night.
We saw Jimmy Pardo. Yeah, he's good.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah, that was Chris Kattan. Oh, what a disaster! He's basically like, hey, remember when I did this on Saturday Night Live, and everyone's like, yeah, we remember, we love it. And then he would do crowd work. It was he really had like no jokes.
Yeah.
It was remember when. And the crowd work, and it was
remember peepers.
Yeah, and then he would be like, "I'll do
got
the
an
impression. I'll do the impression. People like when I do the impression." And then he'll do a little impression, and then people clap, and he's like, "Yeah, that's all I got."
Do that at a con.
Yeah, that's
where people have
exactly
to
it.
congregate at a thing to watch you do it. I did pay to go there. I went there willingly.
It was at a jazz club. It wasn't even like a venue that ever has had anything like that.
Shouted out a song request instead of a hit request. Maybe a bit
Give me Blue and Green by Miles Davis.
Yeah, it turns out he's not bad on the keys.
Boy can play a trumpet like Dizzy Gillespie.
Now, he lives in Springfield, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's
He
close.
ended up
Loves
shacking
those
up
horseshoes.
and dating a woman down there. VHSs of the series were made from 1989 to 1993, and many of these tapes are the only way to hear the original additional song covers in the series. Though episodes would be included as part of special features, the series as a whole would not see a special release until 2006 from Shout Factory. You can now catch it all on the aforementioned MeTV, as well as the Roku channel. While there was plenty on the market as far as toys and branded material related to Mario and Nintendo, there wasn't any sort of toy line created nor merchandise released that directly tied into this show. There were, however, some great Happy Meal tie-ins for both Mario and Super Mario Bros. 3. Plenty of great Nintendo and Mario merch out on the market.
Those are some decent
remain
toys.
that way even now. Oh yeah, especially the Happy Meal toys.
Yeah.
Not bad.
They were pretty cool.
Pretty decent little toys. And then I want to say it was like the first Mario movie. They had a really good Happy Meal with decent little toys. Most of the time.
Just a couple years ago, that Mario movie?
2023. Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys see either of those films?
Nope.
Yeah.
I've seen them both.
Took Henry to the theater. He loved that one. We wanted to try to go. Galaxy, by the time we have a chance to go, is going to be out of the fucking theaters.
Wait, what do you think?
It's probably
Ryan?
on streaming.
Are they good?
Probably.
I thought the first one was very good. I felt like they encompassed they did everything right.
The spirit of the thing was there.
They had a lot of time to write a really good story. Some people didn't like the voice actors. I thought they were fine. And I just thought, in general, like, really fun. This one, I had...
Galaxy is the new one.
Galaxy is the new one. I just went and saw it, I don't know, a month or two ago. And I don't know. It was, the same engine. It looked the same, but it was very disjunct. They
cash grab.
They had tons of concepts they were trying to throw in, like shoehorning in new characters.
Yeah,
and
spin-offs.
And I've heard that this is all kind of leading to the possibility of a Super Smash movie.
Okay.
That could be dope.
A couple years down the line, because they're doing the Star Fox movie, which is coming out.
Which they introduced him in this
he's
movie.
in this
did they
movie. He's
not?
going to have his own movie in the next year or two.
Okay.
And it's also...
that frog going to be in there too?
Hey, what that frog do?
What that frog do, babe?
Right?
Ribbit.
Huh?
But
I'm riveted for her pleasure.
Derek. Not on the Super Mario episode.
Eggplant King.
One thing that really interested me, though, is that they... the new Zelda movie is live action, and I would have thought that they would have... Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I would have thought they were going to...
Shalamet.
Do the same thing.
Right.
Shabadoo.
They're going to get Shalimar, Shabadoo, and Chalamet, probably.
All the Shahs.
So that could have been a great time if they were doing that, but they decided to go...
They've even messaged Shauna. They've heard her on the show. We're being very disrespectful to Ryan.
That's
right
fine.
Now. He's making a very good point.
I'm sorry,
right now.
what were you saying, Ryan? Sorry.
It's fine. Just that, like, it seems like they were going a very specific direction to lead up
to each other.
to lead up to this Smash thing, but then they don't go with a animated Link.
Yeah.
So it's
that's weird. You think he created this verse, but yeah, that's weird.
Mario.
I have not seen the Mario movies. I think I just have zero interest in that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, you don't have a little kid either.
Yeah. I gotta get one.
Hey, you want to borrow Henry?
No.
He's a lot of fun. You guys can swear together.
Does he say the F word?
Oh, fuck
I'll
yeah.
take him.
I didn't tell you about my birthday card I got from him.
Oh,
Happy
no.
fucking birthday, you old fucking piece of shit.
You're not far off. You're not far off.
Is that going on the fridge?
Oh, yeah. It is.
On the inside, hopefully,
I open it, and it's got like a bunch of little images of toilet paper. And he's just giggling. I open it up, and it says, "Hope your birthday is the absolute shit." And it's the best birthday card I've ever gotten.
You
in
think
my
Mom
life.
gave him that line?
No. Oh, no. He saw it. He read it and giggled, and he's like, "Mom, can I get this for Dad? Am I going to get in trouble?" She's like, "No, sweetie, you're not going to get in trouble. Daddy will find it very funny."
Mm-hmm. That's good.
I had some birthday cards with some poop drawn in them once.
Gross.
Yeah, kids are weird.
Kids
man.
are funny.
This is my birthday.
Yeah.
I'm not even your real dad.
Oh,
like, are you telling me
This
something?
kind of card on my birthday. Ugh.
Have we mentioned your shirt yet?
No.
Let's
talk about that shirt.
Let's mention Dustin's shirt.
I want to
here.
meet that shirt.
It's for Rhyme Sayers Entertainment, indie rap label from the Twin Cities, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota. And they have a Mario 3 style, but instead of the flying raccoon suit, it's the griffin, which is their logo. for the label.
Still like Mario in the Griffin suit, right?
Yeah. It's like a yellow shirt with the blue words instead of Super Mario Brothers 3.
Same font and
It says,
everything,
Rhyme Sayers. Yeah, it's a fun shirt.
Yeah, I've had this for quite a while. I bought it at the store, which is now closed. They don't have
in Minneapolis?
Yeah, they don't have an actual shop there. They had a big, giant prof painting in-house that I took a picture of, and I'm going to have to show it to Blake after the show because it was beautiful.
Yeah, Blake's a big prof head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I thought this would be an appropriate shirt to wear. I also found out recently there's a ska band called Flying Raccoon Suit, and it took me until I was editing it to realize that was a Mario reference.
It's not a raccoon,
What the
though.
fuck? It's a tanuki.
Yeah.
Well,
But that's not a real thing either, is it?
Yes, it's a
It's
Japanese raccoon-esque.
Yeah.
well,
Marsupial.
they didn't. Maybe somebody already
it's a
named their
marsupial,
band that,
isn't
so
it?
they dumbed it down.
Yeah, maybe so.
I know enough to be dangerous, Ryan.
You know-
I don't know everything. I know that if it is a marsupial, it's got two vaginas, and I learned that from Jason.
Yep.
That's
I
a
stand by
marsupial
that.
fact. They got two vaginas.
Yep.
Seems did it all for two nookies.
And it's called a vagina because that's how they do certain vowels in Australia.
And and that's where most marsupials are.
Mm-hmm. Except for the noble opossum in North America.
And you probably sell popples at your store, right?
Oh, they definitely have two vaginas.
They are known to be marsupials. So all of your
good facts.
female popples, two vaginas.
And how do I tell their sex?
You just
ask them.
Yeah.
You just ask them. They're sentient.
Flip
they can
them over,
talk.
I guess. I don't know.
It's
What
not
are your pronouns?
I'm not
Popple?
asking anybody.
It's
that
not like
anymore.
trying to sex a kitten.
Yeah.
You got a real problem over there.
Real issue. Gentlemen, any final thoughts?
Real quick, I realized that you went through the whole Mario 3 era, and you did not mention the movie with Fred Savage. Did you?
No.
Oh, I
No.
love that movie, and it's also on the list for its own
The Wizard.
episode.
The Wizard.
The
Yeah,
Wizard
that's right.
is its own episode 100%.
California.
Because that is such a cultural touchstone fucking moment.
You got the Power
of like
Glove.
Nintendo.
The Power
branding.
Glove is the best part.
I'm having
Lewis.
So
it is
bad.
Jenny Lewis in the movie.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rilo Kiley's own Jenny Lewis.
And then
Troop Beverly Hills.
oh god damn it, who's Christian Slater's in it?
Yep, Bo Bridges.
Bo Bridges is the dad.
You got a wannabe low rent Joey Pants as the like kid bounty hunter.
I love the young slick kid with the power glove.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he turned out to
How'd
be
he
a
turn
nice
out?
guy.
Yeah, what happened with
Oh,
him?
I truly don't. Who is it? What's his name?
You don't know about that? I thought we've talked about that.
Well,
before.
let's save that for the episode.
Oh heaven, not a bright future.
You know what? No matter what, I'm gonna stand behind that kid.
Okay, it's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it shakes out.
It's so bad.
Yeah, his future was very, very bad.
Rough.
This was in the era though where they were really trying to cross market Nintendo quite a bit, and the Wizard was a part of that. I think.
Well, they knew they had a good game,
Yeah.
and they thought, let's get some celebrities behind this and advertise it as much
Yeah.
as possible.
It was
worked.
something. It got. I mean, people shit on it, and like it's just a giant
Well,
advertisement.
yeah, and you
for
got the Nintendo
like-
hotline in there.
Oh,
they're showing
hell
those
yeah.
guys in the cubicles flipping through their binders.
I don't even care that it's an advertisement. It's just
Who
like
gives a
it's fun.
shit?
Yeah.
Everything was then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Everything. I don't know. Anything visual, whether it's live, like a flim flam man in front of you, on his stagecoach or whatever, or a print ad, or a radio ad, or a billboard. Everything is an advertisement to entice you, to sell you on something.
I'd rather it come from Fred Savage.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you. It doesn't matter how problematic he turned out to be.
Is it what?
Yeah.
I'm going to say this.
Give enough time, everybody's fucking problematic. I'm fucking problematic. I've made some bad decisions.
Live long enough.
I want Fred Savage to be my advertisement delivery system.
Oh, wouldn't that
There,
be
I said
great?
it.
Okay.
Stand
with it.
Feel a great weight off my shoulders.
I'm glad you feel free.
I imagine we'll have the GameCon next year, and I imagine you'll be back on the show then. You've only done video game related.
Get the Power Glove
themes.
kid.
What
Yeah.
would you like to see the Wizard for next year as the thing we discuss?
Could be fun. Could be
Okay.
fun. Let's see where
It's
we land.
holstered. Like we can save it for
I'm
next
in.
year.
It's
Hell
kind of a you call it, Ryan. I think.
yeah.
Let's do it. Let's
Okay.
Call your
let's do
shot.
a deep dive.
All right,
Next-
the Wizard. Stay tuned.
Next GameCon time, which is usually June. Usually June.
So you're probably going to get a Wizard episode in May.
Yeah.
Maybe the whole theme
Tail
that
end of
year
May.
should just be the Wizard. Like, not even Mario 3. Like, we're just doing it
the
for
Wizard.
the movie.
We'll spend an entire year.
I bet we get Fred Savage cheap.
At this point, yeah, probably.
I could wear the Power Glove in the commercial.
There
That'd
you go.
be really good.
There you go.
You ever used a Power Glove, like, for real?
No. I
Yeah.
hear it's the worst.
No,
Or
it's not. It's not the
great.
worst. You know, have you ever played a Wii game where you have to hold the Wii controller for like an immense amount of time at the screen, and you're like holding your arm up, and you're like,
Yeah.
why? Why did they design this game?
Why'd
that way?
you do this?
That's the Power Glove.
Why'd
in a
this not
nutshell.
come with some sort of stand for my arm?
Yeah, so most people don't know it came with like a plastic piece that was like a corner, and it had slidable pieces that came out at both ends to match the size of the TV that you had. You'd put it on one side of the TV and slide them down across the top and down the side, and that was
That
like
was
the
a
sensor
sensor
bar.
bar,
Yeah, and there's also a huge number pad.
Right.
I knew about the number
and the
pad,
numbers
yeah.
don't do anything except for
It looks cool.
No, it's per game. You have to actually program each a specific number into it for what game you're playing, for it to sync with the game. And so,
It makes sense.
So did it come with like an infrared sensor thing you plug into the console?
Yes, yeah,
It did?
that's
Okay.
that's what you put on the TV.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And-
That
and-
is a situation.
Yeah.
Well, you think about that era, that's the future, baby. The future is now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Very frustrating, but very cool. And then, yeah, like you said, look what we eventually get. We end up getting, the Wii. The Xbox had similar technology.
VR. I mean, think about VR.
The VR boy was all red.
Virtual Boy.
Nintendo
Virtual
is
Boy.
always
That's
out
what I meant to say,
there
Virtual Boy, yeah.
pioneering new ideas.
Yeah.
Like you'll never see Xbox be like, let's do something crazy different. Nintendo's always
They've
like,
always played it kind of safe.
yeah, and that's just like a smart thing to do for most
Yeah.
companies. But
that feels like a Microsoft move.
even if it's a novel accessory or
Yeah.
a novel system, just like like the Wii, they're trying new things. They're throwing stuff at the wall, seeing what sticks, and they've had some really bad ones. The Virtual Boy, like we said,
Yeah.
just the Wii U obviously was just kind of a bust.
That was a bit of a bomb.
Even the 64 and the GameCube were considered failure consoles
64 is
just
considered
because
a
of how many
failure?
sales they made on the systems themselves. You look at the Switch, and if it's not, it's very close to the number one selling console of all time, right next to PS2. They're both at about 155 million consoles.
The Wii did very, very well as well.
Yeah, I think that sold about 80 to 90 million, 88 million, I think. 64, I think it sold like 30 million copies or consoles, which is much lower.
I got it
than
from my high school
expectations.
That surprises me.
For as many as I see out there,
The GameCube infamously didn't do well. It was a fine system. It had decent enough games on it. It was one of those. It feels like it was one of those things just in the mix there. It almost like I don't know how to
It was the only console with a handle.
I still love that. And it's not an actual cube, until you put the Game Boy player on the bottom. Then it's an actual.
Then it's a true cube.
Who cares?
Why did you bring me on here?
But that surprises me though with the 64 that it was considered more in line with being a failure, just because it was so iconic at the time.
Oh yeah,
advertisements were everywhere for it.
Even now, I think it's so much easier for people to go back and play the 64 because the graphics are so specific to the console.
Yeah,
you go back and play the PS1. Well, you've watched that grow for however long it's been. When did that come out? 96.
Oh,
somewhere around there.
Yeah, 97, 98. I think I was driving by the time it came out.
Anyway, though it's harder to play those games graphically because they just look so much worse. But the 64 had its own textures, its own designs, and they've aged better.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think Nintendo's also had a lot of problems with They did cartridges for a long time, obviously, up to the 64.
Well, yeah, up to 64.
And then they realized it's very expensive compared to what our competitors are doing. They're pumping out physical games for $1 or $2. Ours are costing, $28 or something like that per cartridge. So they thought, okay, let's think ahead, because we weren't doing that before. Mini discs. Those are the things of the future, right?
And that was the GameCube
that's a miss.
era,
That's a miss.
Yeah.
And then they just go straight from that to Blu-ray? No. Wii's are DVDs.
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
They didn't play DVDs, but it was of that era.
Yeah.
Yeah, also a miss for them.
Right?
Even though it was a good, you could watch Netflix on it. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah, but also
not making it like DVD or Blu-ray compatible was
PlayStation.
Well, the
changed
Wii
the game
didn't have
when
that
they did
technology, and the Wii U maybe could have done it, but they didn't do it either.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've never been about. They said this is
They're
made
a
for
game
gaming.
console. Yeah.
So
yeah. Well, on that note, gentlemen, is there any further things to say or final thoughts about this particular property, the Super Mario Brothers Super Show?
Would you do your impression one more time?
Hey, paisanos!
Thank you.
Pretty good.
Anytime, buddy. Jay,
let's kick the commercial, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, please.
Mario! Mario! Mario!
He's back. All you had to do was ask. Super Mario Bros. 3 from Nintendo. Now you're playing with power.
And his son, Donkey Kong Jr. Hubert. Oh, Pitfall Harry. And Frogger on Saturday Super K. Don't miss them Saturdays on CBS.
Hey, kids, if you're not watching the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, you're not cooking with Koopa. Suffering spaghetti, it's the pizza phone. Mario here. What? Gotta go, kids. Princess Toadstool's in trouble. But you can catch me and my brother Luigi weekdays right here on this station. You can be a plumber's helper, too, so be there.
Weekday afternoons at 5 on TV 49.
Saturday mornings, turn on the fun, excitement, and adventures of all your favorite pals when Pac-Man drops in. Yahoo! Hi-oh, PJ! But that's not all. Interfere! Super Pac is here, followed by Rubik. Rubik like to play! With his mystical magic, Rubik the Amazing Cube. Then it's Menudo. And it's the Littles jumping into big adventures. Better hold on to me, Lucy. Saturday Sparkle.
Hollywood Pictures presents Encino Man.
Stoney, is it true that you found your caveman friend frozen in a cryogenic state?
No, I found him in California.
Encino Man, rated PG.
I'm Captain Lou Albano talking to you about drugs. Kids, don't be afraid to say no. Anyone that asks you to use drugs is not your friend. Drugs can and will kill. Remember, don't be afraid to turn to your priest, your rabbi, your minister, your moms, your dads, your teachers, because drugs can kill. And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die.
Fucking bullshit!
Are we ready? Are you ready, paisanos? I had to do it one more time just for you, bucko. Hanging with the plumbers, you'll be hooked on the brothers. That's it for this week and this month. But join us next Monday, please, oh please, as we head back to 1987 for a revisit of Canon Films' Masters of the Universe to kick off June, just ahead of the summer event of 2026, Masters of the Universe. Nearly 40 years since we've had a Motu film, and by God, we're celebrating it. I am excited. See you in the show. Plugs. Do it. I want to hear about Radio Rewind.
It comes out every Friday on the Drunken Lullabies podcast feed.
That's right.
Unless you listen on Spotify. And then for some reason, it's still stuck as Drunk at the Movies.
Is it now?
But for some reason,
the fuck?
They still leave Radio Rewind up for enjoyment, so I don't want to mess with anything because most of my other shows get pulled down for copywritten material. I'm not making money on this shit. I'm doing it for you all to enjoy.
Pro bono.
Yeah. So on Spotify, Radio Rewind does not get yanked because I guess we talk over enough of the music.
Okay.
That it somehow...
There are huge segments where we do not.
Yeah,
agreed.
Huge
And that-
segments where we don't.
And that's
Which I'm
why,
sure that prevents it from... Because you've tried to put it over on YouTube before, and it just kicks it.
Yep.
Kicks it.
Yep. So you can listen to it on Spotify under Drunk at the Movies. Otherwise, yeah, check out the Drunken Lullabies podcast feed and hear Jason, myself, and our friend Tyler talk about Billboard Hot 100 hits of the past 40 years that debuted on the chart this week in time.
And you do that with what? A rotating cast of
a veritable cornucopia
of weirdos.
Central Illinois
in
weirdos.
Jason's living room.
They come in, and then I sleep 15 feet away, and they know that.
Yep.
The weirdos that come in here, they know where I sleep.
You get some weird fuckers. That's right.
It's not good for me.
No, it's terrible.
It's a bad investment of my
yourself in a
time.
bad position, my friend.
Yep.
Ryan,
do you have a FOID card?
No.
They're easy to get.
One last time, promote the con. When and where?
Yeah, just one more time. It is coming up June 6th. It's a Saturday, all day, one-day event. It's going to be in Bloomington, Illinois, Interstate Center. We've got a massive game hall filled with vendors. There's a big game room, the outdoor pavilion with the stage, and honestly, just amazing food trucks. So if you can make it out there, come hungry. Bring money for all the stuff you're going to want to buy, because there's just every year I find something that I didn't even expect to be there, and it is part of my collection.
I'm going, if I may dote on it for a second, or just kind of speak to it. It's not just games. You walk in, and I'm sure you're going to have similar setups. So you walk in, and you do get to see all these amazing older systems you maybe have only read about, maybe you've only seen a YouTube video about, and you can play them, and they're set up, and you can. It's a very tactile experience as soon as you walk in the door. You go into the main hall and you start seeing these vendors. It's not just gaming vendors. I've scored some great deals on toys there. I think it was last year I got a nice bundle deal between a Storm Shadow and a Skeletor.
I think those guys are back this year.
Oh man, those guys are good. Those guys are really, really cool to deal with.
Was it Turtle Lair toys?
I very well may have been.
Okay, I can't remember
Exactly.
exactly.
They were like dead center in there, and they were very, very kind, very, very nice. But I also came up after a jackass was making a really shitty offer, and I made a very reasonable offer.
Made you look good.
Yeah, like he was being, let me know when you're ready to make some money, and he moseyed off, and I came up and like, can I just get these two for this much? Very reasonable. Yeah. It was like a live version of how I try to beg for my lunch boxes.
Yeah.
You have vendors there that are doing amazing 3D printing. There's one cat there that would various sizes recreate the Ninja Turtles poster where they're the original poster where they're coming up out of the sewer for the original film. Amazing work. So it's called the GameCon. But if you are in the area or you're willing to make the drive, it is well worth it. You can find some hard-to-find items. You can see all kinds of cool vendors. You can find all kinds of cool shit. Trading cards, comic books, in some corners, pieces to old play sets that maybe you need to complete. Great deals on action figures and other stuff, too. So
and Jason
make the
will
drive.
say hi when you give him your money to get in.
That's right.
He will say hi to you.
I will be there doing that.
Do not ask him for an autograph.
Don't do it. He will
but if
get
you cannot
pissy.
make it to the convention, come to my shop, the item shop. There's, it's open 6 days a week. So if you can't make it to this one-day event, I'll always be there for you with plenty of fun stuff.
It is true. It is true. You have a Crystar. You have a Crystar there, fella. And I might make a bad decision.
Yeah, I just got some new stuff too. I got a bunch of the Stranger Thing crossovers, which were really cool.
I did see one that I'm like maybe.
Yeah.
I wanted that Hordak because the Hordak has the glow in the darks, and I'm a slut for glow in the darks.
Gross.
That does sound gross, Derek.
Oh no, it's like super gross, bro.
Turn off the lights, and I'm a whore.
I'm a dirty, dirty whore. It's the one that has Hordak that has glow in the darks and
in the name.
Hellfire Man.
Yeah, no, that's a cool fig.
That one's cool. I like the other ones they came out with. I'm like, I don't want to get that, and they were constantly marked down at Target. And then that one came out. I'm like, all right, a demon guitar slayer that I can pose with my Eternia. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that sooner or later.
One other one I got to mention real quick is the Horde. The Horde box, the round circular box.
Oh no shit! You got
up.
that?
Yeah,
that was
we
a
got
San
that.
Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
Yeah.
That was a cool one, and that was a neat display.
Cool. Yeah,
how that fanned out like that.
Yes, the first time I opened them, I was just like, whoa!
It was
just fun to do.
Super neat.
Yeah.
It was super neat. It is the end of the month. We of course want to thank all.
It's the Herbie of the month.
No,
bring him out,
buddy. It's May. We've killed that.
Oh,
it's long gone.
Whoops.
Patron thank yous here at the end, and we want to start with our producers, and that's going to be Mo, Patron Mike, Nostalgia Nate, Mike Afonso, Allison Troy, Boo Cyrus, also known as our fellow Corey, Jacob of Red Mountain Retro, Jordan Ponce, and of course Adam Z.
And Shabadoo.
And don't forget Shabadoo. If you are in the position to help our humble show grow, won't you consider becoming a patron today at patreon.com/Yesterdaze podcast. That is going to wrap it up for Yesterday's.
Tell the patrons you love them.
I do love them.
Ryan, thank you for being here. It's great to see you.
I love Ryan for being
guys.
here.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I love him for being here, and I love you guys. I love all the editing that Dustin does.
Well, thank you.
And you know what, buddy? You give me a hard time, but I think I love you most.
I don't
of all.
give you a hard time. I don't give him a hard
Look at it
time.
with this fucking Babe of the Woods. What am I doing? I didn't do anything.
Am I doing that?
No.
I love you the most, Scarecrow.
I think I'm going to miss you the most. That is going to wrap it up for Yesterday's this week and this month, but come back next Monday. We're going to do it again. Bye-bye.